Hey, what's up guys? It is Paul from Mono Rides, and you might be asking, well, what the heck are you doing wearing a helmet and a full jacket in May on Memorial Day weekend? But man, the weather just sucks here in New York. No sun, rain all weekend, so good for me because I have a lot of wheels to fix and it's good downtime so I can get inside, concentrate on making the fixes and then getting them back to you guys who trust and are very loyal to me. So I thank you, and I do have here a couple of wheels. I just got to get in a quick test ride. So I have the EX that got fixed up now. I have a Veteran that needed a flat tire of repair, and I also have a 16X Kingsong which had a broken inner shell, and I put a new tire on it and I spray painted up the pedals so they look nice, and a new outer shell with a nice new sticker on it, so they're ready to go. So this is going to be a real quick test of all three just to get it in before it rains again. And this is the first video I'm actually putting on my YouTube channel, so if you guys are here watching, I thank you. I really appreciate tuning in and subscribing, and stick around because I'm going to be putting a lot more video on just to show you how to make some repairs and some tips on how to ride maybe, or put a couple rides on, and what tools you need for repairs. I do a lot of things for the community just because it's very rare that we get to open up a wheel and see inside and what it looks like and how to repair stuff. So if you've seen some of my videos on my regular channel under my name, Paul Stallone, I do have a couple videos there which I'm ripping apart stuff, and you could tune into that channel and watch. But this right now is just a quick fast test of the EX, and this is the suspension wheel, and I do have lakefront property. I don't pay extra for that. That's lakefront. So here we go. So this is the EX. I didn't put the air in all the way because I really don't know how. But I'm gonna have to watch a couple YouTube videos. Yes, I am going very slow. This is not my wheel, and it's a very expensive wheel, and I don't want to mess it up. So I just do a quick test ride. I do get up there once I get comfortable on the wheel. It is very nimble. I do like this knobby tire on the EX. I would imagine it's the same as the EXN. When that gets fixed, I'm gonna test that out also with a knobby, but very nimble wheel. I don't really feel the suspension. I probably did not do the air right, so I don't really feel the suspension. Plus there's pretty smooth roads out here where I live, so I don't really hit a lot of big bumps and cobblestone and all that stuff. But yeah, nice wheel. It's my first time riding the EX, and I gotta say, wow, it's very nicely weighted. It feels good. Settings, so it's beeping at me, but I'm sure this wheel is very capable of doing high speed, and I think the owner is going to be really satisfied in the way it rides. I mean, I kind of like the way this rides. It really, if I don't look at it, it feels like I'm on my MSX. Alright, that's going to be it for the test of the EX, and let's get back over and I'm going to jump on the Sherman, give that a test ride. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I jumped on the Sherman now. So this baby only has 131 miles on it. Look at that. Only a baby wheel, and it had a little bit of a slow speed accident, and that's why he blew out the tire. So I fixed it up. I'm probably going to clean up these little scratches in here. before I give it back to him. I have some touch-up paint. So the wheel's in great shape. I have a Sherman. I love the way the Sherman rides. It's starting to drizzle, so I'm gonna get this thing quick, really quick. So he happened to be selling this wheel. He's selling it to a friend because the slow speed crash ended up he broke his tibia and fibia, so kind of sucks. But he does like riding. He has another he has an MSX also and a Nikola, but he's going to be out for a while, so he's not going to be riding anymore, so he figures he'll sell it to his buddy. And here comes the rain, so I got to make this quick. All right. Oh, I think it's in hard mode. I hate hard mode on the Sherman, but yeah, it rides great. Tire is nicely aligned. Okay, I'm gonna get back quick. All right, let's go. Okay, Sherman's all tested. That ran really smooth. As you Sherman owners know, it's a tank. It really is a really solid wheel. Oh, the King Song shut off on me, so come on. Okay. All right, you guys did very good. You're getting a little wet, so I got to get you inside. I'm gonna back you up a little bit. I have my truck hood open, so on my trunk, so it should be good. All right, here we go. The King Song, a much slower wheel, but just giving it a test. I got a brand new H666 tire on there, which is the best tire. I wish they still made it for my MSX, but ooh, it's very nimble. These little King Song 18 or 16s, they're so nimble. They're so smooth. Probably one of the smoothest riding wheels you can get. You can do really tight turns. Love this wheel. He bought it used secondhand, so he had me go over everything. I did discover a cracked inner shell, right, of course, on the hangers, so I changed the one side of the shell. I changed. Then I had a weird issue with the motherboard. Had a very angry wheel after I turned it on. I didn't see anything wrong, so I bought another controller and I swapped it out. Jason sent it over in 2 days. E-Wheels, props to E-Wheels always for getting me parts in no time flat. And I put it in and she works beautifully. So just a couple of cosmetic scrapes, but you can see how very well.
Decelerate.
Ooh, I'm already going too fast. I went 3 miles an hour and it told me to decelerate. And the King Song voice always gets me. So yeah, and it has tilt back, so it tilted back on me. But yeah, if you want a really good starter wheel, the 16X or even the S is a really great starter wheel. And all right, that was it pretty much. That's the extent of all my testing after I fix a wheel is just a quick up and down the block. I don't really do any aggressive riding. I don't really want to do anything more than just see if it has any weird noises, or maybe it shakes a little bit, maybe if it's a couple screws loose or something that I missed. But I always like to do a quick fast test ride and see if everything is put together, you know, properly. So I thank you. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. You guys have been great. Keep tuning in. I'm gonna try to pump out as much repair videos and the tips and give you guys all kinds of information on fixing your wheel. You know, it's not a hard thing to do, making repairs. These guys are definitely not willing to try any repairs, so they contacted me. And if you're handy, if you have a little finesse with working with tools, you could definitely fix your EUC. Many of you guys do already, so that's a good sign. You know, it's good for maintenance. Of course, the winter time is a good time to maintain your wheel, pull it all apart, get in there, clean out everything. I recommend doing that at least twice a year. If you live up here in New York and Massachusetts and all that, you know, maybe do it 3 times a year, because if you ride outside, you're going to get that salt and that water inside your wheel. And I already had a couple of bearing, not a couple, I had a lot of bearing replacements already. So it definitely affects your wheel. They're not weatherproof. They're not even really, I don't want to say water resistant, because, you know, they do hold up, but they definitely take their effect over time. It definitely makes a difference. So, beautiful wheel. I do like this. I'm really interested in the way this rides. It's a different ride than the Sherman, the EX, the EXN. Very nimble wheel for the weight. It does not feel like a heavy wheel when you're on it. So that's pretty cool. So, all right, once again, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.